My dad's name is David. He used to call me Little Olivia because that was his loving name they used to call me all the time. He was a single dad looking after three kids, me and brother and a sister, and it was really hard on him, bless him, because I was a single dad also having a job. He found it a bit difficult at times, but he did things with us and stuff, and him being a single dad, he just loved it, looking after us all the time, and us looking after him as well. He used to take us to Cornwall on a holiday. We used to like go on this little like caravan thing and go to St. Ives and do his little trips and stuff and that. And like when it was summertime, we used to have these like lovely barbecue things and his friends came over. It was just lovely. I used to go horse riding when I was little. And I remember I had the little like raincoat thing on with the little horse hat thing on. It was lovely. And then I think when I was about 10 or 8 years old, I went to Browners and my dad used to take me all the time. He had a Skoda Rapid, it was like a black and white, and he loved that so much. I mean, he didn't keep it as tidy, I can't like lie, but he loved it as well. We went to Wetherspoons once for breakfast. I loved going out with him. I went to him and stuff that made him happy because it's like we spent time with him in a sense, and it was just a lovely thing to do with him as well. And he had a lovely, funny fashion sense. He always wore them little shorts and like two little tops on each other, and it was just really funny. My brother left the college and my sister went to uni, and they obviously moved out and that, so I was just like the single daughter by myself and my dad, which I did love at the time because I get to obviously look keep him company and do stuff with him as well. And I just didn't want to like leave him by himself. But I thought like if I just like left him by himself, it would have been really sad for him. I mean, he was poorly football because I could tell because he got upset and he couldn't take my brother back to his like university and stuff, and I felt really bad about it. But with him with his leg infection and stuff like that, you know, those compression socks, he had to wear them all the time as well. But at times it did like upset him and bring him down and that as well. But I did say to him, Dad, you're alright, you love the way you are, bless him. And I did try to cheer him up as well because he got upset with it and stuff a few times as well. The last time I saw him was on the night before I went to bed for college the morning after. He said to me, Olivia, can I have a cup of tea? And I said, yeah, sure, Dad. And then I went to bed. And then I got for the college the Friday morning after that. He just was asleep. I realised he wasn't responding or anything. I just went in a state of panic and I just started crying. I was like, oh no, I didn't know what was going on at all. I rang the college staff. They got the ambulance and that, and they came to my dad's house and they also tried to like, you know, they put the mask thing on him and tried to like get him back to health and stuff and get his breath back, but it was too late. My Aunt Hazel came as well, and they said, oh, well, at least he's not suffering anymore, this whole problems and his leg infection and stuff like that. And he said, he'll totally Olivia will be looking over, and he said he'd be proud of you as well. And I was just upset because I wanted to say goodbye to him and I couldn't because he passed away on that morning. I thought it was my fault. And I know it was because there was nothing I could have done. Because I couldn't stay at my dad's house. I had to pack all my things and stay at my aunt Heather's for a month, and she looked after me till I moved here. And residential care home. I was 24. Massive, massive change because I went from living with my brother and sister, like we were living with my dad and then living here. When I first came here, it was emotional because I got scared. I was like, I didn't know what's going on and what's going to happen. And then, like, gradually, I've been, like, getting used to it and living here, and it's just been, like, really nice and it's lovely as well. And I do like living here because I've got people I can talk to, and it's kind of helped. So my dad's passing as well. But I look at pictures on his Facebook even now, and it makes me happy, but sometimes it just makes me sad. But I miss my dad every single day because when I'm asleep, I cry in my sleep because I do think he's talking to me, and there's that massive smile on his face is just really nice as well. Oh, I've got Alfie Edited. My dad bought that when I was a baby, and I've had that for the past 27 years now. And it just reminds me of my dad and just living in that house, and it's just a lovely little thing as well. Just all that time I had with him, I just love it. All the happy memories of that house I lived in, and all the holidays, and all the just lovely things I did with him as well. Thanks for looking after me, Dad, and thanks for raising me so much. And I'll always love you as well.